All right, let's dive right into your quick start guide for Microsoft Word. Whether you're just typing up a simple letter or you're about to start your next huge novel, getting the basics down is everything. So let's get you up and running with confidence. Have you ever opened a new Word document and just frozen? You've got this bright white empty page staring back at you and, well, a whole galaxy of buttons and menus. If you've ever felt a little overwhelmed in that moment, trust me, you are not alone. But here's the good news. Our goal over the next few minutes is to take all that confusion and turn it into pure confidence. We're going to give you a map of the landscape so you can start creating right away. So let's start with your workspace. So where do we begin? Well, first things first, let's just get our bearings with the main workspace. You know, the screen you see the second you open a new document? Okay, this is it. This is your command center. And you'll notice it's designed really smartly. All your tools are tucked away at the top, which leaves this huge, clean, blank canvas right in the middle for your actual work. It's all set up to keep your focus right where it should be, on what you're creating. Let's break this down even more. Way up at the top, you've got the title bar, which is just what it sounds like. It shows your document's name. Just below that, you've got the ruler, which is super helpful for tweaking your margins. The big white space, that's your text area, your digital piece of paper. And that little blinking line, that's the cursor. It tells you exactly where your letters are going to show up when you start typing. Now, let's zoom in on the most powerful part of this whole setup, the ribbon. This is basically the main control panel where Word keeps all of its awesome tools and functions. And the key to understanding the ribbon is that it's not just some random collection of buttons. No, it's a really smart system. It's organized into these tabs at the top. You see them: Home, Insert, Design, and each tab holds groups of tools that all do similar things. Honestly, you're going to spend most of your time right here on the Home tab. See these little groups for font and paragraph? This is ground zero for making your text bold or italic, changing the alignment, or creating a quick bulleted list. It's your home base for all the essential stuff. So what about the other tabs? Well, they let you do more specific things. Need to drop in a picture or a table? You'll head over to the Insert tab. Want to change your margins from wide to narrow? That's in Layout. And Review is absolutely essential for spell checking, while View lets you change how the document looks on your screen. Okay, so you've written something absolutely brilliant. Now what do you do with it? Let's go behind the scenes for a minute to manage the file itself. Look all the way over to the left and you'll see the File tab. Now, clicking this one is different. It doesn't just change the tools in your ribbon, it takes you to a whole new screen, what Microsoft calls the Backstage view, for managing the document. And this is that Backstage view. It's a perfect place to handle all the filing cabinet tasks for your document. The difference is really simple. The main screen's for what's in the document, but Backstage is for what you do with the document. Probably the most important thing you'll do here is save your work. Now, the very first time you save a new document, you're going to use Save As. That just tells Word, hey, I need to pick a spot for this file and give it a name. So you'll select a place like this PC, type in a file name, and hit Save. Easy. After that first time, you can just click the little save icon or hit Ctrl+S to save your changes in an instant. And saving is just the beginning. The Backstage view is your central hub for all those file actions. This is where you'll go to open documents you've already worked on, print a hard copy, or even share it with other people. All right, now for the really fun part. Word isn't just a static tool, it's your tool. Let's take a quick look at how you can customize it so it fits the way you work perfectly. So look way up at the top of the Word window, even above the ribbon. See that tiny little row of icons? That's called the Quick Access Toolbar. Think of it like your own personal utility belt, where you can pin the commands you use all the time for instant one-click access. And customizing it is so easy. You just click that small drop-down arrow and you'll see a list of common commands. You've probably already got Save and Undo up there, but if you want to add, say, Quick Print, you just click it in the list, a check mark appears, and boom, it's on your toolbar. But if you want the ultimate power move, you can actually create your own custom tab right on the ribbon. I mean, imagine a tab that has only the buttons you need for a specific project. To do that, you'll go to File, then Options, and click Customize Ribbon. From there, you can create a brand new tab and just drag and drop your favorite commands right into it. This is the window where all that magic happens. On the left, you've got this giant list of every single command in Word. And on the right, that's where you build your custom tab. It gives you an incredible amount of control over your personal workspace. Okay, one last core concept, and we're on the home stretch. It's not just about what you write, but also about how you see it. So let's talk about changing your view. Most of the time, you're probably going to be switching between two main views. The default is print layout. That's your what you see is what you get mode for editing. But when you're done writing and you just want to read through your work, you can switch over to read mode. It hides all the toolbars and makes the text super easy to read on your screen. There are a few other specialized views too. Draft view strips out all the formatting so you can just focus on pure writing. Web layout shows you what your document would look like as a web page. And outline view, it's amazing for organizing your thoughts and moving big chunks of a long document around. So let's put it all together. You now know how to get around the workspace, how to use the ribbon, how to manage your files, and how to change your view. You are officially in the driver's seat. You've got the keys to an incredibly powerful tool for creating pretty much anything you can imagine. The only question left is, what story are you going to tell first?